Yo abusia last week no na nsem na ye bebrebe na asem ne bi wo ho na ne ka no aye kaden but mumye nto ye bo ase ne yenhwe bibi kakra bi wa ha mumye hwa ade wa ha o yesi nyankopon ana obo ade no oye beema oye nipa baako tie ni o oye nipa baako ena obo ni bibia ono no wabo wiase ahyehye mmere gu wiase mu ayatim se wudidi na ode ba form a ebi si nyankopon oye obeema yanji ntum sae enti ne yire ne hwan ne yire ene hwan ono no wakyehye ne wiase abo ne wiase ahyehye ne mmere abo yen ene yatim enti ono abo yen se ne seso na se ye oye baako na oni oye genderless na oye formless wo se da bi ente saa na oye beema ene na ne yire ne hwan se oni yire no oye beema de a ene na ma no mu firi hefa eye question o yemfa no nto wo ni yemfa mbra the Garden of Eden mu because according to us ehwo na wiase ahyase nyina ne abode mfiti ase nyina start fie Adam and Eve omo wedding na ko so wo hefa why na gi omo bride price all these are question but they were there and Bible can clearly say na omo yi Eve every Adam mu. It is talking about a twin flame or a soulmate. Wan kase nyankopon bo Adam wie ye no ena obo Eve nokure bi ewo ho sebe omo se ntro bi ano nokure ketewa bi wom saa na nokure bi anso ewo ntro bi ewo ho no omo se nokure ketewa bi ewom yetimi hwehwe saa de ewe mu se nyankopon no bo oba ne ba ma nyina na enye twin flame no omo depict ewo Adam and Eve asem no mu a ehwefa no omo marriage no ekoso wodi eno soso to nchen a eba ne sen ena nyankopon a oye beema sede amomo ka no oni oba na nsoso no odi sen ne ba fom no obeye oba ne beema nti yemfa ne se sede ameka che last week no open and close enti no when the creator was descending to this earthly realm and a lower realm no opinion that is the split me catch last week ena obaye nti nyankopon ana oba ade ana hunhun mu wiase no onipa bia ye formless but so about this earthly realm na ena obefa earthly mechanism no na earthly mechanism no eno na ewo genders so that negative and positive ni betumi ahia na ehia na like the close I told you about no aba na ascension etumi akoso. This is the real thing and now this is the real story. But you say onyankopon yoba obo Adam and Eve inti saa wedding na mu chiche no kunkuron no eni oba ho ade ye na mo ye no mo koye amachiche nsane ntoma niama na mo chorotoro no ehefa na ne fapim efiri se wunima now the amaye wo comment section ho cause yesua together oba ho ade yo aware na yenim wo ye lower realm ha no mo no men ka sex o because sex de moa ne mponche obi entua hye enye obi a waware de nkwa na ne beda nti sex de ye nko ho ye be kan no asem but I'm asking you about marriage engagement o wedding o why ene de saade no e de start ye eno ne ye pese ye hui ene mabubu bi mu e de a kire o no because wo hwe nyankopon wo sa Adam and Eve ye nim ba bi a omokoye omo ho ade ye hu se bia wonim so a waka yemfa mbra Jesus a oyeye nyina ye nante sia na ye nante wo ne steps mu no a ema ye Christos ema ye religious body e fu se ye nim nyame ye na nyankopon kra ye de awiase ye de heaven ye de obo ade ne ye de ye define ne so ye be ma no Jesus ne Maame Mary de ne be wu Jesus na ehwe no so no oye ne ho ade ma hwan Mary hwan na ye ne wedding sign the course ye pese yehu se wo pese wo kire me se aware mpo e course wo Bible mu a Abraham Moses omo keka ka ho nyina hwan na ye wedding e wo Bible mu se na ne ye oba ho ade ye mfa mbra ne mfa mbra Jacob eso onu e no kofa Leah no o se Rahel onu mpo no engagement be no course Bible se okosom ye ena 7 years ni do ye no se ope Rahel anajo no mo smuggle Leah e de ma no wo de betumi aba Isaac ne Rebecca he fa na wedding potin e course inti wedding na aba be ye adesoa de amanipa no he fa potin ena wedding no ni nhyase ana ni mfitiase efiri mesrew wada Roma se wunima now the amayen wo comment section wo se wo fo se wo be ban so now no ya be discuss the platform is open and it is for free baby a wo bi a wo pese ye mbra ho kran beji a ye be ba na ya ba beji na fei adenti na ye ya ware a na ya tworo niema we ni ya tworo niema we ni ya kotua adenti na obi ware obi wi a na wasesa ni din edi ni din ato no so hwan mu ena nipa kodi omo nsem a omo sesa nipa ni din we all these are questions ye nananom obeye wo ho ade wo fie awie wukunu no omo be ma hwe so ye adwumaden ni ade na afi omo de wo ama no so onfa wo onko sesa wudin da na ye nananom gitum afi de ye se ye mpa no ye wedding na ya sesa ye din ade akoba ma ni din me pa wo chewo me pese mi bisa wasem ketuwa we adenti na ye ware a ye sesa ye din hwan mu ena nipa kodi omo nsem a omo sesa omo din yakoa ni yesesa ne din a ye de ato no so enti se obi a instigating marriage na se okọ ware wi a yesesa wudin a na sese ye bie ye ni mienu nyina ne ye de ye na mienu stifom ne ye hwemu yie asem bi ya atochema negotiations na ekoso na maame ni ntua se ni papa ni ntua se na ya sesa na ye hyehye nsa ne pochin ne ye de ikọ no hwan na de saa de ne beto ya dwenem ensunsuanso ben ne fapem ye den agenda no ye den wei na me pese wo dwe ho nipa nkasa ne fa ho die a obekọ back to the original source has become a bigger problem for some species almost occupy this not this plane no but almost so occupy this universe no abeye problem amom nti ya chichiri nipa anwene no awenda no kwan bebre so said ye beye nipa nya dan ontumi enko nanim nti aware nipa no ehefa poten enefire si ye se ye ka aware a eye twin flame eye soulmate ana eye de ayeye no se ye de ayeye no enye no na ye agenda na ede ben na nipa bi pese omo se no enti na omo de sa ade no ede abamu no soulmate any twin flame at the moment a obekwa akotena se na ya yes and negotiations na sesa wudin pe you become a slave e be difficult for your twin flame no to inti nipa ye nam wiase na ya ye half ti me ka kire wo da no sa aware eni ho a na aware eni ho ye started talking about this the Christos of the twin flames and no ye started kan ho asem last week na no enende me to aso no na ne enti esese ye bie ye ni ye de hwe sa asem we mu no ene ye bekan because sanka aware ene ye ordained by God like ewo Bible no mu na why are we breaking off? Because what God has put together, let no man put asunder. What is the meaning of that word? It's because of your twin flame. Twin flame is one body and now one soul and now one spirit. We descend about this lower plane. Now we're splitting the whole into two. Now all tries to be closing the whole back. Now we're hitting back to the original source. That's the main thing. Say ye no na ye huni say ya warrior. Why the divorce from bishop to usher? Everybody has failed. Ashase no almost so obi jai obi aware a mo nko ware biom ade nipa na wu minim sesese no Bible no omo asesemu o se bi mu ho ye cancel o mintumi hu the same people that told us this, the same people have divorced and the same people are remarrying and they have forced people to be in marriages a omo ewu me ka we kire wa me mpem kire se aware ye bususem. 2 hairs are always better than 1, but aware na ye ware no before me wie this message no wo be hu aware na nkasa ne fapem say ye say ye ka twin flame asema baby a me pese me recap a me dey ma from last week no eno na me dey ama wo ende say see ye ba be ka Christos of the twin flame no part 2 last week no na bi say ye be den ye hu ye twin flame obi a na be hu ni twin flame eno ne ye beto asu se wo say wa ware awie na wo te wa ware hu eye contract na wako hu twin flame wo baby a untumi njai say onipa we me twin flame na ya wo yiri nti oni ne koda a waye bone the same way na one day meka asembi de enti a emba ni bi feel se mema ni cheat a omuso omunko cheat you are the receiving end ena we nso ono de ono na all the positive nti wo de pack all the water gatemu nsuo epunsuo na fegum na hwese wo de ye bibi ebe ye one fine day amani beje no ye beka sa asem no medical catch say me marriage asem de me nka because I've realized that people don't want to understand say it has got nothing to do with our existence. Mika we ya utibe ya we ya and then no ye ka the part 2 of Christos of the twin flame no wasem na ha na nsem ni na ACC. Your Christos is your Christ. Your Christos is your Christ. Your Messiah that will save you from the bondage of the 3D world. Say ye ka Christos of your twin flame, but me can differentiate Christos no say wo Christ wo mu enu na betumi agye wo ana aboa wo ana aso wo mu wo this asase we say so a yete no. So the purpose of this editorial is to teach you about finding your Christ with your twin flame. Edika aka kire onipa biya ye nipa baako a olimpe creation ade omukeka nyina ne ade no maye ne mienu ni senti ne sen metwaso people we meet and feel a strong divine bond with. We connect spiritually with who were our soulmates. Sanka yese ye ka anka ubabo modin ya ushia onipa na one ne wo. There are people and when you meet them you know that there is something ebi kra wo na ye say nipa we mehia ne da nipa wa ase minim ne da ye won krofo bi wo a wo chro one e de to hono ma ofa pe obetumi ehu the next ade a wo pese wo chro. There are people you have that strong bond with. Omo no omo ye hwan mo eno no. So the purpose of this editorial is to teach you me pese wo Christ ene wo Christ su ene wo twin flame said dia ebeboa wo ama brabo no aye easy ama. The opinion of my broadcast is that you connect with this twin personality of you and that connection helps you upgrade into a Christ. One thing we are looking for on this earth, one vital thing ya man so edi esi ho ape persona bi edi ato so say ye chase no outside instead of activating it no wo inside no ya miss track a loose road. The Christos are already in us but asleep. Medical ya catch last week no say ye ya dwene say ye beba aha no ye befa a normal portal edi abaha ye oba awudie mu abaha. We have to reduce our consciousness to the lowest level. Ni ye beduga na ya san start rebuilding it again. Last week no wa we share spiritual hour anajo no me ka kire wo say Anunnakis no mo ba and they didn't want to reduce their consciousness, their intellect and their power into no omo ba ye with a clone body. So they don't go through this portal no, to reduce and reactivate. They didn't want to do that. But yen de yaba ahase. And this is what we have to do. Everything you seek for the Christ you are paying tithe and offering for no. He is not anywhere but inside of you. He doesn't want you to worship no or person who activate no. Keke. So you are able to tap into your other mechanism and also say your opposite mechanism. Now what to me I hate back into ascension. Now I have no another problem, beba. People are translating the genderless no to be like me feel me your ban am I trapped within my body. Whatever you feel you are why you trapped in another body no. Your twin flame is the other way round. They don't trap one gender two bodies. We will talk about this. Ocha time with Maame Grace. And there da foforo na ye ba be treaty part 2 of Christos of the twin flame. Abusia me man krankra bia akwa babiom at the time with Maame Grace ejumedi kase so enda ye kwesiada na kwesiada de bono nsia pa onim sem abetena ha abinsem Mijimidi sa krankra bia ntachere mada na bodwum na ni moja edi ni mu afrusa ne an odone asomdwe kwanso na mde nchi akase ebopini ba bia wo bia enda nso so eye kwesiada edi ameje so ewo platform we say so eye the prettiest preacher an me onu aba fefe an wo sempa ka ni wo dofo an enyame asem na mde bebopini hu da ne da etese wutumi ehume man krankra bia akwa aba enda ye discuss Christos of the twin flame no part 2 na nkrofo bisa question enti me da hu me twin flame obi a wo twin flame ana what God has put together let no man put asunder. It's not talking about your normal contract marriage, it is talking about twin flame and a soulmate. Now I will take my time and explain me ma akwa babium. What if twin flames can't meet? And no na ye nkrofo question na omu bisa pa say ye nhia na esese mi hia na na ti me to me bo na ma kirekire mu ma moma me na me kan na omu akiro because of nkrofo na omu so ntitwi no so ye be ne kakra no na ama ye videos no ayetenti because we have to do the two languages no I mean wa wo nimbrofo no question na me bisa nkrofo bisa ye paninti mamundi kan kirekire mu. First, let me talk about what is supposed to happen when twin flames meet. Me pese me kan se sa nkrofo tu yi okra baako a was splitting the mu no a Bible kan se the two shall be one no. Aha, eno na ye twin flame no. Enya mo contract. Contract na baby faili no. Enya no na ye kan. This is what the Bible is talking about. I continue. They are supposed to combine to activate a single kundalini through sex. Anything na ede what do you mean mekanda kurubi da foforo. Enti when a twin flame meet, they put together one kundalini ahode no ebeye kese ma ascension no etimi ye kese. Eno nti na meka tro se de ekoso wo contract ni mu no. Se ye no ena ye what God has put together anka niama bebra ye hu no ye hu biom nti obi ya na be hu ne twin flame ana say hu hia so obi be hu eno na me kire mu wa he metoa so. Sex is a connection of two kundalini into one for ascension. Inti sanka obi ya timi hia ne twin hwe ye won krofo bi wo ho a omo bro mo ho aware no omo kwa ma obi kura ni atu na police station enso omo to ebi timi jai no makwa ware be ma foforo no makwa na still no masan aba back, but because we don't tell people these things ye nim nia ekosokora wo ya brabum inti sex no enka ewo ne purpose. Sex ne purpose ankasa originally ewo ho for this twin flame and as a soulmate no so this kundalinis no they are able to put themselves together. When you see say hospital for no omwedro no omo symbol no owo mienu a achechere no ho na omo di omuti akosoro eno na di 2 years anya de we say bibi aba nipa dasani enti we ase. This is why sex organs and sex activities were attached to the human avatar body on earth. The enti ayema wo VG ni yema obi susu PP no e kire se sa niama tu yi be miti ewo physical avatar nim no maka honhom na abom na abeye ade baako ewo Bible mu gbein enso ya ne se mba oba ne be ma ware a wo oba ne oba ma ne nkoche mpena ne maame ne papa so me nkosha aware nim because we fi ne maame ne papa fie shallow translation maka. That is not what the Bible is talking about. So that two twin souls can charge up a single kundalini. So omo be bomu sana na ye kese na che say omo aye full so they are able to ascend to esroho na bibia yewe. Sex with someone who is not your twin flame is just for earthly pleasure or procreation or a shower money. Senya with twin flame anti na yaya ne chaka no yaya ne nyama yaya ne sakpa everywhere ebi mu de na ayete say dura plus plastic no everywhere you go water go flow and omodenamsa. That is not the purpose of sex. So when you better side way as a pet, you are careful with where you open your legs and where you open your zip. As the women are opening their legs, the men are opening their zip. Who can't open legs and they feel they don't, you have a zip. At the moment you open, lawu. But there are situations when two flames may never meet in a single timeline. Well, adie bia me kama ye say ehia mo onipa e wo this third dimension no onipa enfo onipa ho. Onipa mfa ho ne ne obeye. Owu no mfa hwe nkokoro mfa ne ho. Obi ayi asese ayi ase sese ayi ase omu chefufuo ne ayowa nyina o. Adane ne party. Ye wi a yenya yekọ eyi na se ne ekoso yesu afunu no ekodi yenum kodi di nkomo eye cause chicha pictures yenya yema asimodious spirit ahoden na wo befie no oba abedi hukun achi ana akasa. The energy that creates that thing is called asimodious. Mostly efri nipa wewu mu enepie ye beka ho asem da kurubi. Inti wokotena ye na se na wafafo wo twa wo che aduane apamatade style wokoba ebi kura koba so ye nim se de adwuradwura ye ho ye nanano mu pen so se ye pagya funu a wontena ho ma ye mpagya funu ye ntu asam wo so se ye de efunu no ye so na ye de ko na ebi mutu wo twa selfie. God have mercy on all of us. They may also meet, but then there may be an institution of marriage on the other side. And I make no, and yes, obia betumi ahia ne twin flame. It's all about consciousness, your levels. Nebi no ma work hard to get to that level, but omo koduru ho no omo aware dada. Anaso omo koduru ho no omo partner no aware dada. So what do you do about this? You can't have sex with someone's wife and say she's your twin flame. It's abomination. And by the side no crowd nya mema no podi omo a little she mamenka no kura bi nkyira wende. Obi wo ho ne ni kunu atena 30 years. O ware ni kunu no na ni kunu ni tiri ho te se ba bia yesiesie banche wo ho. Kire se popra e no ba no ne na bra na no masisi dan wo companies. Wakofa small girl bi na wo che girl no gina ho. Na wo sha papa ni yiri ya oba na ni kunu na ja ne yiri no ne ho fefefefe oba na wakofa no no na ni ma asetwede enso papa yi ja ne yira gwade a ye ka bibi a onte most of times aye ye twin flames enye ni nyina na ye aduro no enti na nka ebeye yi a na nka obema na ese ontumi ntena se but emema nso ya mom so omo ntena se naturally no huhu mu no omo to aye po enti no omo to ta aye den no am fancy a enye no na ne ye ka enti no wontumi nka se wakohye nipa we eye we twin flame eye sen enti no okwakoje obi yere force okoje obi kunu force. No, that is not right. You may be 60 years and your twin flame is 1 year. Ewo ho ebinum ye wonkrofo ni bi o mo energy is so strong obekwaba till so obetale because ye wonkrofo ni bi wo ho no ma me ameka ho baby ami wo sesie no. It's not about anything, no. It's about ascension. I want to go back. I don't want to be at this dumping place ever again. No, I don't need this. Inti my ye determined to say me chakwa ni mu be 100 times. Remember, inti ye wo nkrofoni bi wo ho energy no. Dinyama obekwaba akwaba. Inti sometimes I'm not encouraging this. I'm trying to tell us that if we talk about this, help people, groom people la ebeboa yen. Obi wo ho a oni ni nua na chiri ba pe omo da ebusua na kan omo nti ebi kura yesawo e about this twin flame obi be chase ne other partner no kopim so obehu no ye wo bi nso wo ho a ede be mpa na be ma akola 2 years ehu aye obi a wanya 60 years akondo so ko repi no eya na ye distance nti nka ye ka ho asem ene ye kire enipa na nka yate ase ye ka ho asem ne mani pate ase nka maame na wawo obi ne ba no ebi wo kwa na ne papa mpo ne da ebi so ne ba ne maame ne da. All these things are there. I'm not saying say eya adepa koso because we don't talk about it, so we are able to help people about it. Inti BBSC ye hu bia na bronsam ye boa na mane ye kese ye vibrate wo so because bronsam oni dance ni inti wo di bibi ahye na. I continue. So we are what doing say and I make order because I am a twin flame, you will be locked up. Sometimes no say ye chi obi e wo saa kwan ne so a wotie chi na se wunima na wo wura ho adenti na wo wura be ho wo wura nho say ya de papa wo encourage but senka ye ka ho asem ena ye boa individual people na they are able to understand at the end ye about it. How I continue. You must accept that there are many ways that you can't meet your twin flames and it is okay. Enyo bia na ebi na obetumi ehia no ebi wo ho a enye yie but eya na eye purpose any plan na wo de ba ha no nti na ebi no ma ware 6 ni nyina omo agai the energy or the spirit in them no is looking for their true partner we esu ade ye to ye bu na ye bubum anka we a whole conference we will get there. I continue. Obi want to me shia obi wo betumi ehia so when to me ehia na it is fine. Do not go and commit a crime because of your twin flame. No I could break you obi home by because of your twin flame. Now wa wu kunu kra wa ware no si ho no. Because we don't talk about certain things. People capitalize on it. No man for wrong education. Nen crofo na eje wrong education is so asom no mo dey wrong movement because owo bibi or dey be justify their oyen. Yen kasa niama we hu asem eno ne ye bra ye bre. Now I continue. When you understand this important point, you will appreciate why things happen in this world. If we are see we no, this para universe is huge. Se wo sua sa niama we ya anka wan ware no wonsu twin flame ni bi wo wa ne ho eden obetumi abewura ware anim na wa eliminate the other partner wo no fo say ye wo ba eye twin flame oba beje wo yire no wo yire ne ye ne dia oh na be ma na wu wo kunu ne ye ne dia oh no oba no ko wo ya no wu. These things are things that we have to talk about it. Me nka se obi okowo owu anase sa anyama ni nyina na eye twin flame asem ebinum won negative energy omo de translate niama negatively. You are not for me. I will help you to exit my platform. Se bibi anko yi a write it. Question no baby anko yi no fatu wona kase nkese say yes saying. That is how we learn. Bibi anko yi a you write it say Maame Grace. We say ya wo kan no anka say wo kan is saying this is how we learn as human beings without animal behavior. This is how we learn. Inti no eno na ese wutumi etro wo ho na wo de ato maame nyesa na bi wo ho a get a hater obi otro ne commenter last Sunday anajo na me yes spiritual hour no I don't remember saying anywhere say me na me hear the first person talking about Anunnakis obi ebe tro wo comment section say you are not the first person talking about the Anunnakis. Where has spoken about it? Where has na obi sukoye research? And who say apparently the whole Africa, I am the only African who has spoken documented Anunnakis. So you see your negative energy out the by no, it has promoted the show po amimpo madrin eniso. Entino, if you are a hater, I help you to exit. Me comment section where your baby and me person will be careful. There are people omo be platforms 20 years anye ye. Omo platform ne we say ja. Inti no omo be platform so no omo be show whatever I don't know. Everything you are writing so na it is on no banta. We are learning. Knowledge is not in one man's head. No. And na bibia so nya asase so obi kan ensi da. There is nothing new under the sun. And it's a washer show no now will be yeah, I mean sure. Mammy way in yes saying only a brofoots near the head. Meaning a bit before. I continue. When you understand this important point, you will appreciate why things happen in this world. Some people die early to escape a timeline in tracking their twin flame. And no na makachira no. Obi wo ho me say wahu se wonim mfaso e wo wuo ho a anka wankasa po you won't unsro now you won't even run away from it. It helps you to change this avatar. It helps you to pursue what you couldn't just say e boa niama bebre wo ye business na egu a wo ko start business foforo saa na honam no akoye enti owu de se wusro owu a na emo me ka kire ganafo e na ato ho minim da mewu Nemo wa wunim na da me wu ba be kan de eku me sama be chesi papa ana se da na wu be wu Ghana fo nie owu aduro omu ni owu aduro omu ntumi hu ade ebeku obi da wo mro te ase no omu nkoka nkyere no na nipa antwe ne hu ye da but obi obewu bi omu ni made ekunu no. This is how gullible we have become, some of us. Me see bibi America bia for some count. So they gave birth to the baby that day, and her twin flame died in a different country. So the baby also returned, so that it will be matched on the same timeline with its twin flame. Eniama bebre wo we see so asanke yete se eniama yase a. Akola bi wo ho no ma all ba no the consciousness no dey ba ne e wo level bi. It depends on the juma wo be previously na wo san ba biom no enu na determine baby a wo starting point no e be start efi enti akola ne bi wo ha opie ya no wahu se enya ha na mehwehwe na ega no obetumi ewu at that same point na nka ye boni na kum nipa anka abofra ya wo na nne ne boni ne sen abusia asem ne bi wo ha wo ntumi nkan o ka asem no ti betin kam beka baby bi a yawo na yesi ye beku no anti momfa ni ndwane nko baby e ho de ekoka o de memfanzi ya na mento aso. It's a mysterious world and we cannot understand everything, so let's be open minded. This is the biggest problem we have. Untumi nti bibi ase wunyansa wunim ni se wo be bie wadwenenim bi adwenenim na ma ne nya kese, so you are able to explore into decision bi a wo be ye no wo ye ni yie na se bibi foforo kra beteto so a wo nim se wo explore na wo ye sa decision and na we aba, you can always try something else. When I was on TV and they were eating me up, me be ka say wa ha me nye se mi amatua misika 30 minutes 3,000 akronfo bi ntama me koto oye de but 30 minutes now no muton mo obi 1,008 no me nko muton ma me 4,000 se obi wahu e power pampamu a mensu or shawu komu den e kwan omu de me fa so some of these TV stations e ji misika no mo pese omu intimidate me na me se mo mfa uye nipa na uye TV station no I will do better. Ghana ne ye wono, mark my words. I continue. Inti so be power pampama no shawu komu de eto de bi asa wuti niame bi ase a niame bi mboda wumpo anymore. Inti do akwala ne ye wo na no wewu no wrong move no wewu. It's a mysterious world. Inti se we are open minded that you are able to explore, you are able to lead a comfortable life. If you be jai say one who say we nipa now the BBA shabrun no. It's not like that. And you who decide this obey static. Who explore and I was thinking because I did be a static at a particular place no a best thinking a be to me crab a pungent. We are talking about the Christos of the twin flame part 2. Mo amopese mu twin flame e de be nkra ne twin flame e de be nsusuaso na de ba dia me kirechire mu ye dia untumi nhia no e ye possible say untumi nhia no ada. Some people are very fortunate. They incarnate and meet their twin flame as their boyfriend and they do the do. Ha! Say to to say ma ode a e na me kirechire mu no. Omo betumi onim na so ne yiri ni nya asem na wo ye oba na ye wo say wo na wo ye consolation prize aba you subo na enyim gbe ba chele ne ba ya back because that twin flame you can't separate them e one body o obi ni wo ho wan ware wakware obi wo se me na no ne me wo ho na wo taata to we yala sorry o ami ntwa ho no so na mba ni bu ambefu me so okay no omu ye bibia na bibia ekoso e de momo and wo sha na omu bibia ye very okay. Some marry their twin flame and that stick together no matter what. They live like brothers and sisters. Ebi mu ware a wonim se ebi mu tumi ware kra na omu ewu abom. Obi wo ho ani kunu no wuja na ana na yiri ni wuja na enche bia obehu na oba no so ewu. All these things have significance but because ye nya ya dun se ye besua enti na obi kunu ni kunu nya asem a wo fo say bibi na si sometimes no onipa no ne energy na ewo ni mu ye so sharp onim ni obeye wa ha ontena one place na wo bese no se nya institutions aye de akekere ye kon a nka niama bebre wo hono ma eniama na kasa be take in natural course and effect. But because ye nyankasa ya systems because the social systems ni ma ye nso won agenda eno ne yegusu aya ebre ebi mu kra feel say omo nware ye omo nye nipa na ebi obi ni obi aware omo nwo ye na dane asem kese e di amomo ma ye kra kind of marriage minim say waka wonhwe ya me ye 1 and 2 ubetumi akọ na wakọ akohwe. Some marry their twin flame and that stick together no matter what. They live like brothers and sisters. Another problem is that twin flames can be locked in another para universe. Anyama ho. Ebi ben locky ebi num. Ebi ani edi o. Sawahu bibia wo wi ase so nipa wo pursue spirituality. Sunday no be kan kire me say me na me spiritual me can spirituality me can say munto me ma kwanchere ni way. That's not the mission. The soul is the liberation of the soul is the agenda. Nti na me say me preach bibia ma say ko subscribe bibia ko subscribe to bibia o. I'm preaching yourself to you. Because if you are able to liberate yourself and you gain your consciousness, you are able to understand all these things. Bibia ye kama. I continue. So you may be in the 3rd dimensional world and your twin flame is also in the 5th dimensional world, running at the same time from different earth timeline. Yeah, timeline dada. And so you will be a one shot, you can go and check. And no ne bane sana. Na mansun action because eba ne sana na akwa akoye sei mami illustrate bibi kakra wa ha seba ne sana ayeti say nipa wadane nachi minya bibi anka me de ye ayeti say nipa wadane nachi fa ne say nipa mienu omugire oba ne ne be ma ne no madane omachi sei ewo ho e na omode belt abo omumu together sa mo marriage no mo contract no mo wedding no wode tie aba omumu we anim hwa ha nti we kwa ha na otwe we so kwa ha otwe we nti efe de esa na ntokwa nko a nti no ye wonkrofo bi wo kwa omu nyina wo ha but obi wo the 5th dimension why raptured na wo de nkonkonsa ne ntokwa de bia samba ku ntwa so nti wokunu na ye raptured e wo 5th dimension na wo 3rd dimension. What is going to happen? Ya wonkrofo ni bi wo spiritually sa na omo de na koye they are working hard to attain that dimensional we shift no so they are able to join their people. Just say it's a must and this thing na make no e ya sema se wo pe wo mpe o esi enu nti ne ye da so da ye ehun se nkrofo foforo suluti ye omo nye ye partners yes spiritual marriage sanka ye ka spiritual marriage asem ne yes ye nsuro ne ye beka send yanke ye beka se Jesus ne Maame Mary ne started won so cause nkronkron ne Mary koda ne Mary ehun no I continue me fancy here whether you meet your twin flame and you are distracted, you are barred from connecting or you came at the wrong years. And I make a chiro asase obi wo kwa wanya 60 years ni twin flame na bande ya 1 year musuo nkam na kona koye we kai hu se anko ye senkade we ye open ye teachings aya open ni app and na yenye ne tra and ye gina so ye niama ye ni business ka people will understand all these things nti se onware ya on feel useless aware ni gu a onye so bitter se bibi anse nkola no kro be se we will understand all these things. So niame besini bi wo a ye bete ase ye wonkrofo ni bi wo a wamfi wabra bom kra wo besei. I continue. Or your twin flame is on a different planet or married, do not worry. Ena meka no ebi agina de we so egu aware bi den obi agina we so jai ni kunu den in the name of twin flame. It doesn't work like that. So bana wa wo dada sese na wa wo dada no nkola no de omo kwai. Say yadia edge ni ya stronger ba ko betumi afim e ma ba ko Bible scripture bi a tetimire ni mu no na ye de ya de e say mu men ko jai but ye wo sa prayer no me scripture no ye wo sa scripture no a ye de ye niama obeka se o say se oba no na ha be ma na owuo na betumi atete ontem so be ma no so na o ha ba na owuo na betumi atete oni oba ma na no oba ne ntem ti ye bie sa scripture no na ya kan say wo say so oba ne hamia no be ma ne hamia wo be yi na firi ho ama me ho atome ne ya tai nsuo ne ye de oil ne gumu ma ne ye de nipa na tenem ye pagya koso ne de so da she mfimfini. Oh God, manipulating of energies in the name of akwanchire. God have mercy. I've repented. You are watching Time with Maame Grace on this platform. I am the prettiest preacher. Sa nyamani nyina ehun hia. Universe nankasa won a natural course. So when you see wo ho na wan fa wo ho anko wan subscribe ama bibi no wan fa wo anko share contract bi mu a, the universe itself will take its natural course in your life and everything will be fine. Everything will be cool. There's a given period when all human souls will experience ascension. What you say? Say ya dia ya chese nyina esese esi no ensi a nti na Bible ka no se bibia wone mre. Na bibia wone mre ne ya limit no etwa wone mre na esu wone mre. Se bibia ya chese ama we sese wo na wo work it towards it no when to me and work it towards it, there is a time for everything. Emma universe nankasa, there is a time for every soul to experience ascension. There is a time for every soul. Nti ehun hia say wo bekwa akosey obi marriage in the name of spirituality. Some occultic societies believe it started in 2001. Other teachers of mysteries believe that it started with the new enlightened age in 2023. Nti Obiya nim said there is a time bia every soul bia ebe experience ascension. Obiya nim. Obiya oya spiritual person obeka tell say so ye we na twa we so obre we ya wo bre ade say wo na wo stop no. There is a wo na wo be ye bibia ama wo. Salvation is individual. Now when to me anyen so there is a time for sa niyama ni nyina say be taking a natural course. In all, the period of awakening is here, where human will attain their angelic abilities and ascend. Baby ye wo sesi ano. So one nya wadwin say we hu say one kasa wo ye obofo. Enye fallen one for that matter. Na one nya hu adwuma na hu say wo ye kotere a. That's your own business. If you don't meet your twin flame on earth, they will meet you in the soul plane and the two souls will be connected. Uye den ko hin ba hin. One because wow. Ye hana ye ba no ne ye hia this mechanism no ne ye dia. One who say the Garden of Eden no mo ka say be say Adam and Eve na Eve ya Adam boafo ye one soul splitted until no mo yi Eve free Adam mu no. That's the meaning. Bible say your teachings are esoteric. Obi say your teachings are gnostics. Gnostics teaching, is it bad? Is it not for human beings? If not, if it is bad and it's not for human beings, who is it for? I didn't know more shrode to ho. We don't cast pearls among swines. We cast it among pearls. Inti say I continue. If one soul is on a higher plane than the other, they will still be connected. I know religious people will ask if one soul is on earth or in hell and the other is in heaven or a higher plane, what happens? Nature take its course. Just know, have knowledge about everything. Inti say ya the puzzle, you know how to arrange it. Knowledge is everything. Until the Bible says knowledge is power, or say lack of knowledge, my people perish. This is the knowledge the Bible is talking about. And yet knowledge now university no. I'm not saying you say who here and who here. And come ye bisa and cabrofu come tuguso. Ghana for who dear sebe kafra monfanche me. My bad. Park sebe a janai na fe nguguso. Na fa atreto so so wotete aton say ya prapransa na ka brofu. It is finished. Yeah mobo rough. Nature is perfect. Humans are perfect. When the young country obi e you say nipa de omhu hia. Human is nature. Medical culture say when you hear micro world and a macro world, and when you hear Jesus saying say I and my Father are one, it is talking about this universe. Jesus explored this in detail in what is called the descent of hell. we maka ho asem da our time with Maame Grace, the descent of hell. Obetumi Google ashes we are. I have done an editorial on this on time with Maame Grace. And maka to we are obetumi akoshe eno descent of hell. We yesu ye bibia mi kan bi. Ade bia this ascended masters yi ebeba be ka kire yen say yen hwe ne yen no ne yadane na de foforo. The descent of hell is that if you end up in the lowest, darkest part of the dimensions and you are lost, your spirit can shoot up from that lower vibration level into a higher plane. When almost Yesu ko asamado, eko ko free nkrofo. Medical ye obetumi akọ Google no wahwe because me pesa me time no me video ni be more than 10. Enti obetumi akọ akọhwe wo ho. The universe is perfect. And human beings are perfect. This very powerful teaching of resurrection of your Christos has been diluted into dogmatic religious radicalism to distract us from awakening to our true self. Wait, and the biggest problem now and he said the leaders of the religious bodies need to know and they are practicing it. The reason why unya issue you go to them. And yet the same umpire na mobo. If it's the same Bible you are reading, I didn't think na wunya problem. Wo kono ho na mo ya na waka so ono anointing wono so wo aben kwan na wo so ana. I continue. If you are hearing this message, don't watch it alone. Call somebody. Send it to as many people as you can. We need to understand all these things. Said yebema abraba ye easy. Ediama ye hwe nipa ye wo wiase no obi enchen obi a obi a ye special in his or her own way. Emo obi ehunahuna en kan kire osa wo de wo ye nipa nkaase na wo so wonji ntum na wo mom mbo obi ho ban na watena kire na waserew. Se omu need this knowledge books no omo kiro ni nyina no knowledge no omu nya wo he. Obeka kire say I saw a vision. Sa vision no omu hu wo he. They know there is something beyond the book we read. And there is something beyond the normal prayer we do. Adenti na wo wonso won say what is beyond the awo ye no. Na ye wo say yama instructions say ye say obi kwa akware e ma ne sofo ne ka kire ne say obema we nye wukunu. Onipa one natena 8 years ahihya ware no. Ni sofo say we nye wukunu nti oba ne so agya yampa. Insem ne bi wo kwa wote ya na ntumi nti ase. How can you tell somebody say ono nani onyam age se wo wuro de mani kunu anso be ma na tumi ayeye oba ne oba ma na so no oba no so no oba ma no problem na ye wo mu no eso de wo adwene na ye no aye mre Abraham ne kan me obi kana samanam de ne credit amam. This very powerful teachings no share it because religion ebe ma why static na what's thinking a pungent smell ube bon because ensuo gina etowa mu a na echa ebon. If you are hearing this message, don't watch it alone. Share the link. I continue. Tell them not to worry, for the universe time is up for ascension, and it is written that when the day comes, the real human species with Christos will be ascended and separated from the DNA hybrids and non-human species. Medical actual way last week dada. The enti omo be hihye aware e be hihye religion ni na and I almost say a generation of Adam, generation of somebody wanted to do a hybrid. But me can we actually so work on your consciousness because the time is here. I just told you the earth has shifted. We are now dwelling in the fifth dimension. It is so biba wo comment section and I will show be na woni ni din komo na vision na wo wono on to me ntia. Don't worry. I dream be ye extinct. I remain on the old earth. Nothing is growing, nothing is moving, nothing is happening. And I sometimes feel Ghana is one of the places now aye extinct nibi because en frame ebokora enye. I told you say nkola bebrebe wu wo ba wo baby no fra opeko wo de wo ba na koto hostel ho visit the child every Sunday because the devil has make a devil mpa na limit no. The old earth now has gotten goons and agents that are grabbing people's soul. Me can wait no January no fair January ni say nkola be wu this year nti no oba wo ba bi ni ye frop adwane ko because the energy they are using in picking the souls no a bed nti wo ba ne frɛ no wan kwanko butu ne so a obeso ne say pin no de ko nti me ndwen say oba ne be yare ready 5 days and so wu ti mo amode mo mba akogu universities no visit the wu ni Ghana appoint you obi na on visit akola every Sunday no who say bad friends are not sucking the energy of your child. The omo koto ho ni ye to phones akese iPass ya jedane kese na bibia wom na akola niti we don't go there. Go there unannounced if you want to protect your child. Enya no ne ye kan nde. I continue. Enti time na ye wo mu sesi ano eduru baabi a rapture na take place. Enti se baabi a wote no wo hwe na wonti bibi e koso ase a work on yourself. Gain your consciousness and your consciousness will catapult you to the next dimension. E ho na bibi e grow. The third dimension has become extinct. The fifth dimension is where everything is happening. Nti gina ha. Na twen say ewiase na eje betum na aname abobɔ se nku. Awerɛkosɛm kɛse ente de. Obetimi I read Matthew chapter 3 verse 12. It is in the Bible. It is in the Bible. Matthew chapter 3 verse 12. Ubetumi akan ho na wo de atale what I just read for you. Hey, enye easy o. Enye easy. Ubetumi akan Matthew chapter 13 verse 24 to 43. Ubenya the full message no e wo ho. Asema make kire wi. E wo Bible no mo eno na ye meja no but the translation. Yes, the Christos of our twin flames will be separated and will ascend when the time comes. Umpeu ebesi. Obiya ni wo betumi stop anything in this universe. Nobody is powerful. I'm telling you this. Nobody any day de hunu. Nobody is powerful. We are all equal. We all have to work on ourselves. Obiya ne fa hudie ne kan krone ascension. E wo no ani nsem. Ti na Bible says salvation is individual. Nobody can do nothing for you. I'm telling you. Obiya nye powerful. Baby bibiya ni baby ya. Anytime the Bible speaks about resurrection, it is referring to humans ascending to a higher self. Enti no abusia ede ne ye hui. Yan kasa your problem powers asiso eye den. When you talk resurrection yesu na ewu asori. It is referring to you. Wo ba na wo lower wo vibrations no. Wo ba na se utumi sori. Efre wo fom. When I was talking o de ye ma mi ntwa so wo hanom. Enye sa ma no be pa. When the Bible talks about salvation, it refers to the bondage that all these angels and other intelligent species have put upon humans just to keep us from awakening. Some Bible can resurrection, no can salvation. Salvation is not you declaring anything. No, salvation is in you. Wo ma weni aba wo ho so. Now when we say sankrofo we di yen ato adwam ese mitumi nyane na me activate me higher self na me ascend. This is what the Bible is talking about. The principles, the doctrines, the system of worship, the education, and the oppression of the mind of humans are from a higher valen power. Bible or say we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities. That is what the Bible said. We ene nipa problem. The dogma. In society na ekum ye no eno ne yaso mu se den. Na wo kura wa hu na wo se abusia me ka we akere mo ne yende ye ho ne ye nkwa no. Wo kura no mbeba bebu. Areku sembe nie. Areku sembe nie. When the Bible said, for we are wrestling not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and rulers of darkness of this world, and against spiritual wickedness in high places. Ephesians chapter 6 verse 12. This is what the Bible is talking about. Niyama ya sesua and angels ibo and Jesus ibo and ye kwa heaven no and ye ade ye kum ye no eno so ne kitemu twitwe. ena me ka kira baba awa bi me se sa 50 cedis na ode ma woto aduane ni nti ena wo mpese okọ wo soso a wo ndo na wo si wo ankasa wo abrabo na wo kankro ho kwan say ni your condition akoye we are always comfortable in our comfort zone. Just move. You can do more things. There is some fire that can create a lot of things inside of you. Naja is a wo hwehwe and na manya we ya na manya we ya and enkrofo capitalize was so twin flame. When we talk about twin flame, it's not about zodiac. Wo ye fire na we ye nsuo enti mu nhia na onipa dasani afa ne bag efiri aware enum na okọ because we ye fire na we ye nsuo abusua eja ensuo se niama na omusi mu nhia mutu ni nyina together e wo nipa dasanim ama wa explode obi ati eja we yemu ensuo we yemu enframa we yemu bibia wo ka bia se woni wukunu nhia no se niama for ne element no ni nyina we yemu as human beings omu nyina ati ase na omu adually together e wo ye hunam dua ni mu nti e ba ne san e na ba ko separate no ho oye eja na wo ye ensuo na wo ware na enye yie obedum wuja e ba ne san. When I listen to some of these things, I'm like, hey, nti no e ba ne san say niama we ye ka bibia ye nte ase ne ani ye yan obi no ka no so say wan kwa ma mi ameye den se wan kwa ma mi ameye den di oni mi di economy di mi hu no nanso ono di onimmi se wan kwa ma mi ame hwan na e kwa ma salvation is individual want ni aye komunu nie omo pese omo capture yen wasase we so no omo nya ye nyonku nipa enti me nya wo enya me na me capture wo am rather free you. I don't even have ability to capture you on this earth. I continue. The Bible is not saying we should give the blood of Jesus to unseen witches. No. It is an encoded wisdom that our heritage is being controlled by the spiritual world of the 3D dimension. All these fallen entities are controlling our world. Omo no mu free ha. Omo no mu free ha. Ba me nya wo say omo free ha e na oba de ne te wona no. Wo maami betimi ewu. Eja wo japade e wo wiase nyina. Ebia na wo ya akwala. Ena wo maid ni na wo ho na maami wu ye no ja ni niama ni nyina maid. Maid ni betimi ahwew. Ama wanyi. Awele wu niama ni nyina de ama ono ne mba. Wo na niama ne ye wo de anso hu. That is the condition of humans. That is the condition of humans. It is niama ni bebre wo ho amma ye nkan ne tra keke na de edi ye so no eden. All these fallen entities are controlling our world. They invented money. They gave us technology, educated us, they trained us, and civilized us in their ways with religion and their spirituality. And to see a poker spirituality as sama. Na kwa yesa sahaban nim na nentwieti aye dware ne nka ho a lawu. They have made themselves gods over us and no na ye me ya no. Or say, take dominion over the earth, rule over species, demons, anything. Nyankopon say you rule over them. What happened? What is ruling over us right now? They've made themselves God over us. And the vital things are easy and different ones. When we talk twin flame, when we talk soulmates, and wosha awaria omwasesa bibia opposite na omwasandi sikato so putting people in slavery na ya obi awaria ya sesa ne din eye ne de ukoka we ya na mba ne titire omubu afu akoa ne yeto na sesa ne din o afesi wahu se wo Ghana no osan ni usika wahu se okoduru abrochire ho o se adwuma na wo ye sika no mo nche wahu se wusu. You are his slave. Nti go ahead. And me mani be so sa obi ahu aka adwam because of this nkrofo wey omo capture yaje yasase aboso no omo san pese omo dane ye nkoa e de ma omo ho no omo hyehyɛ system sa ma ye ne ye nso ye ni abeje ho na omo system ne omo spirituality ne ka ho asem na spirituality be liberty ye no ye soulmate ne keka ka ho ye nkan no wa asore dem. aden and aware egu say mbre bia Bible ashama mo aware from bishop to the keke account obi afeli. Don't you think it's an error? You people have to take your time to go through and find out what is happening. Aden metwasum. They have appointed laws and kings to rule us with the rod and make sure we are controlled into a matrix that prevents us from connecting with our Christos. Sorry, the mark can say a consciousness, even meditation. Obi be throw me post that say meditation will ebema we demons adwini we say nya android na ne boya fo. I continue. Every second of every moment of the world, they are making sure we do not wake up because they keep upgrading. They keep upgrading. They keep upgrading. They say so omo wedding. They say omo ye wedding na obeko ordinance na wako sign. O wari bi kan wa abeye court asem. Che say omo chichiri je badabare. Ena ye yankasa so ye hu aye ye de ni ye hu aye ye mre na yagye atum na omo ruli over us and the niyama basa niyama tantan kwa na esi. They have injected their genes into us via marriages. They are watching us every second. Obi ware kro hunu zo onye nipa o. Obi me frɛ obi na mbisa ne sɛ maame because wa wo miensa na ne kunu awu. Enti me frɛ no na me pese me nye bibi mboa no. Do minyan for chede, but at least oh share 10,000. Now unya 5,000 na nso de na 5,000 if am obi. Na nyankopɔ am obi so de 10,000 na wo hwe na brɛ. Ti me frɛ lady na me say maame. E de be na wo pesa wo ye de mpa na da wakoma so na menye ma wo. O say ade a mehia ne say menya kun papa ware no na mabrɛ me ho ase na masom no. Na me say he. Wo ma me ensa wo kunu awu. Wunya adwuma wundi kan hwehwe adwuma a wobenya sika bi na wakɔhwehwe kunu no na nnakra mema na aba ho na pɛ ware oba a omboa no so be ma ye bibia ma we de me de me nkan tro cement na wo se obema bi anye bibia ma wo nkonye bi nti na wo condemn me mbema ni bi they are women, they have cash wokɔtena adwuma akɔye de ntena fie na hwɛ ne mama no e wo hɔ eye me nkan se enye but out se sie ni na ewi ase aye no. So what so ye adwuma bi na ware be ma no no feel gas na also top student. You people are able to create a great future for the children that will come out of that marriage. Adia e de nipa adwene mu because we've been programmed say no and ya the papa and they watch us every second and no munimi adwene me kan catch us some of these icons are etheric beings into no they have the cinematic world into no ebi mo say abrabọ na ye bo na ye drama. Ti omunim ne awa ya dream omunim ne ayepe e na omugu so na omu ayire omu na omu wan ne yen up and down na nipa di akire all because niama nketenkete ya be ma ya send back because the obade no obeye bibi oye ne kwan so nti nka twin flame meeting nkrofo apim na omukọ na so omu be won so ankahwe if twin flames should meet and give birth to a child sickness e yede mum yanka nokore sickness nka yede but they have been given time. And when the time comes, it will take them by surprise. We will resurrect by force, by all means, at all costs, by hook or crook. And nothing I may shouted the beer, make casa, me shouted the beer, make casa, me shouted the beer, make casa, and ye be biana me pay. Yenya ye fan who die. When we say me play advert to hada. Ye fan who die, and I make sure. When we say my organizing program say betua we nyeta me organizing program aboni wom me can so be organizing program aboni wom but that is not the mission. Na WhatsApp group na mu tuye sika na mu ye say na ye register mu ha is it not the same religion? Is it not the same religion? Anko yi am omo ne de enye ba omo de omo aye na omo so grouping crop omo tuye sika no eno de enye religion we na be ma ye be bremo obi abie ni group and fam ho bada me pesa me ma wote ase ne say work on your own self. If you find your twin flame, great. If you don't, the time is here. Ascension time is here. The faith dimension is operating. The minds are being raptured. Inti marriage na ede ye ho atoso no ene mama wahu ade a enkaye marriage inti marriage na nkasa no ena mebisa wahase no hwan ehefa na ye nwa wedding ni fiye first time efiri hinya me obo ade any Adam and Eve any Moses any one na ye wedding so wo Jesus picture there e bia obenya wedding picture so show yen wa ha but they have been given time omutwe omumuto nkosoro ba se eto da bia ye to nwumdwum bio ba na translation no na ye basa kambeto nwum bi ba majai we will wake up. So every revolution that is going on, enya Maame Grace o, and from mana na ebo universe nankasa, ena ampeja no ho. Me, I am in my course and I am in my plan. The universe is with me. The reason you are surprised about this platform. And we will rule and take over our heritage as the leaders of existence as Africans. So you get, what we need to do is not about big buildings. It's not about helicopters. It's not about anything. All we need to do is to gain our consciousness, not systems na nkrofo we ahyehyɛ na ye ni gye ho a omudi rule ye ni ye be bi di atonchen afei ni yetumi atrigger our natural ascension way a ye twin flame ni soulmate no na nka yetumi akom ni yakoye origin easily a problem bi amba ebeye dan yetumi aye saade we obe share na woni obi a discuss as time goes on no mefa time na mahwe say bia medinyama bi begugu TV no so ama wo a wo de be access ni wo hu ye won krofo be hu na mpena sem da obi wo so hu na apena sem eye de na trigger sa asem no ye be pet time na ya ka ho asem say wa ware dada na wo ko hu twin flame a enkyere say marriage no say wa hu twin flame na wo ware ye no no aware a enkose no twin flame no 1 year ko repi no hwe you will be locked. You will be behind bars. Let's learn about these things. Na yembisa questions. Na yenye clear about this. Niyama a guided existence. Keys are a guided existence. No, se wunima, you won't struggle to be in this universe. Shalom.